You do realize every single one of these movies is the same, right? They have 3 plots. It's either a big city girl moves to a small town, a normal girl gets a run-in with royalty, or a workaholic gets forced to work with a Christmas lover. And it's not just the plots. Each movie follows the same structure, too. Boy and girl meet, funny banter occurs as they get closer, maybe have the girl talking with her best friend about, I like him, but I'm not sure he likes me back. They have a fight with about 25 minutes to go in the movie, and finally, they reconcile with 2 minutes left in the movie, so the credits can roll and a new movie starts at the top of the hour. Speaking of which, there's 4 minutes till the hour, so the kiss should be happening soon. Which crappy movie will be on after this one? Oh? Christmas Under Wraps? I actually really like that one. That's Garland for you, and all. But, like I said, that movie follows the big city girl moves to a small town plot. Though, it does it by far the best of any of them. The Santa subplot in that movie gives it some real depth. And the lengths the townspeople go to cover up the fact that it's secretly the North Pole is really funny. And while it's not Candace Cameron Bure's most known role, that's certainly Full House, this is her best job in a Hallmark movie, at least in my opinion. You know, I'll just stop talking about the movie and let you decide for yourself how you like it. So, what you think about the movie? I know, right? Surprisingly good for a Hallmark movie. Well, I guess I shouldn't say surprisingly. It's not like they make bad movies. It's just that every movie feels the exact same. This one has some extra personality to it, which makes it memorable. Want to know my favourite part about Hallmark movies? You really don't have to watch the entire movie to know what's going on. Whether you came into the movie halfway through, or you turned your brain off and zoned out for half an hour, you always know what's going on. Mostly because of that 3 plots and 1 structure kind of setup. As long as you can figure out which plot it is, you can figure out what's happened in the movie. Hallmark movies are certainly the most no thoughts, just vibes movies. While they'll never replace the likes of Elf and the Santa Claus for me, they'll always have a place in holiday culture. And a small place in my heart. What? I might rag on them a lot. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy them too. I mean, they're on in my house year-round. It was better for my sanity to learn to like them than to dislike them. Yeah. My mum has these movies on all year. Not just Hallmark movies, but the Christmas ones only. I'd kind of understand if it was Christmas in July, but to walk into my living room to see a Christmas movie in, like, April or September? I just don't understand what drives her to put them on at all times. While we're on the topic, you want to hear my pitch for the most memorable Hallmark movie? Okay, so let's use the workaholic and Christmas lover trope for this one. That works best with this idea. Well, yeah, Of course I'm using one of the Hallmark plots. It wouldn't qualify to be a Hallmark movie otherwise. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, workaholic and Christmas lover. So, for the first hour or so, have it play out like normal. But remove about 15 minutes of the banter and have the big fight happen with about 40 minutes left in the movie rather than 25. And of course, that leads to the big kiss coming in with 17 minutes left in the movie, not 2. At this point, people who know Hallmark movies will be super confused, because the kiss isn't supposed to happen for another 15 minutes. So, show like 5 minutes of the new couple, having a Happy New Year and all that, and then have the male lead. Okay, honestly, I haven't figured out all the semantics of this part. The details to what happens here aren't the most important, as long as they lead to the same outcome. So, let's go with the male lead gets hit by a car, and he doesn't survive. The movie ends there, and perfectly sets up a sequel for the next Halloween, where the female lead becomes a necromancer to bring back the love of her life. Call that one like In Love and Death. Hey, I never said it was going to be a good Hallmark movie. Just the most memorable. What, you don't think a Hallmark movie where the male lead dies at the end would be remembered just for how different it is from the rest of the Hallmark movies? Well, no. I know it's not as romantic as the other Hallmark movies, but that's not what I'm going for. This isn't the traditional Hallmark movie. This is my Hallmark movie. Yeah, you probably shouldn't give me a Hallmark moment if it means you die. Death is not a recommended part of a healthy lifestyle. Okay, no Hallmark moment for me. I'm gonna go make some hot chocolate real quick. Be right back. What do you mean you wanted to give me a Hallmark moment? Yes, I understand you want to give me a Hallmark moment, but what does that entail? A Hallmark is a romance channel. Are you trying to romance me? I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to dating you. I've liked you for a while now, but I didn't know how you felt. I've been trying to send you signals, but I can't tell if you're not picking up on them or just rejecting me in a nice way so we can stay friends. Is this your way of telling me that you like me too? Because if it is, you are way more smooth than I ever gave you credit for. I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I know it's a habit of mine. But it just gets worse when I'm flustered. Cute? You think I'm cute when I'm rambling? Stop. You're just gonna make it worse. Oh, you don't play fair, you know. I'm over here a bumbling, blushing mess, and you're just sitting there, all smug. You know exactly what you're doing. And you're enjoying it too, aren't you? What do you mean it's a shame it's not 2 minutes till the top of the hour? What do you plan? You were making a Hallmark reference. Why did I not see that coming? But I take it this means you like me too? I'll take that as a yes. Well, I don't know what your plan was to do, and while that might not qualify, that certainly counts as a Hallmark moment to me. What's more Hallmark than getting to date the person you like in the holiday season? So, which movie is on now? I've kinda not been paying attention. Switched at Christmas? Another Candace Cameron Bure movie. Give me a few minutes, and I bet I can tell you the plot.